we're up in Strath Nethy on Abernethy Nature Reserve, and we've got some little aspen trees that we're going to plant out up here. We're probably about 3 miles from Abernethy Forest. So a vast forest down the valley that way, 5,000 hectares, a couple of million trees, old pine wood, one of the biggest pine woods in the UK. But out here we're getting quite distant from it, so up here there's no trees at all.
I can't believe how much snow there must have been here.
We know that out here there would have been a forest, and that forest would have had pine trees, but it also would have had broadleaf trees. It would have had aspen, would have had alder, willow.
And once upon a time this was a forest. We see that from the tree stumps and tree roots that we see here. A lot of people love it when they come up to the Highland and they get these big open views and vistas. But that's only happened because of man. All these valleys and glens, they should be full of trees and wildlife, whereas really they've been a bit stripped of wildlife because of the lack of trees, really. So we're out here trying to increase that diversity, providing a better place for nature.
Trees are not going to get here by themselves for centuries. There's just no seed sources nearby. So we're out here planting some trees that we've grown on site in our tree nursery to give them a helping hand, to give them a start and get some seed sources out here that can then spread naturally where they want to go. And they'll find the little niches where they'll grow. So the trees probably won't spread very well into areas of bog, so we'll still have some nice open areas. They won't spread onto areas of scree and right up onto the mountain tops. But a lot of these areas of sort of dryish heather, trees will get in there, gradually spread, and we'll end up with this, hopefully this really diverse mix of forest with plenty of broadleaf trees, but also by then the pine trees from the existing forest, Abernethy, will spread up here gradually over time and kind of meet the broadleaves that are up here and create this really diverse woodland. So we've got some 10-11 foot tall birch trees, some willow bushes as well, and some aspen, and even a few alders down by the river. And these were all planted, I don't know, I think 7 or 8 years ago in an earlier project, really similar to the work that we're planning to do in the future. And loving it. You know, it's quite rich soil here, and they're really thriving. Really growing really well. So yeah, we hope to see more of this elsewhere. There's always going to be lots of bits that aren't suitable for planting, you know, where there's deep peat, where it's too wet, where it's too steep. But there's going to be lots of patches that are suitable that in a few years will start to look like this. But if we leave it when my kids are 70, it's going to look kind of like this. So to intervene now, do something fairly light touch that really needs that kickstart from us.
You know, in my lifetime they'll maybe be, they'll be like maybe the same height as me, they'll maybe be 11, 12 foot tall, but in my grandchildren's lifetime, this could be a really diverse forest. You could have mature trees in here, it could be black grouse lekking up here, there could be all sorts. It could be crossbills up here, willow warble, all sorts of things up here that aren't here now. So, yeah, it's not for something that's going to happen in my lifetime. That's for sure. We can make a start on it, but this is for the long term.